Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Luke and here on this channel I talk about fragrance, perfume, scent, focusing on designer, vintage and affordable fragrances. If that's something you're interested in, please consider subscribing. Before I get into the topic of today's video, I wanted to announce that my channel has reached 1,000 subscribers. So thank you everyone for your support. I'm lost for words. 1,000 subscribers just feels unreal to me. Hitting 1,000 is every channel's first big milestone, and I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you who watches my videos, supports me, comments, likes my videos. It means the world to me. So thank you so much for supporting my channel. I wouldn't be here without you. I also wanted to address a question from someone who asked if they can send me samples and decants for review. Well, of course you can. Just keep in mind that I'm located in the EU. I've already received smelly mail from 3 subscribers, my friend Leah, who sent me 2 bottles and a decant, and 2 other people who sent me a couple of random samples and decants, but they didn't want me to review them, so I'm probably going to talk about them in my Sampling Saturday videos. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's get into today's video. I'll be reviewing Chanel's new release, COMÈTE, from their Les Exclusifs line of scents. I actually tried some other fragrances from this line. For example, I did try Coromandel. I absolutely loved it. I tried Beige, Sycamore and Gardenia as well. But this new 2024 release is called COMÈTE, which translates to a shooting star, well, or simply a comet. And I actually love reading about the history of Chanel. And I'm so glad that they decided to pay tribute to Gabrielle Chanel's very first jewelry collection, high jewelry collection, from 1932, which featured the COMÈTE pendant, the COMÈTE necklace, I think. A beautiful white gold necklace with 13 carats of diamonds. You can still buy the necklace today if you have a couple of $100,000 to spare. Gabrielle Chanel actually really loved diamonds, constellations, stars. And in her own words, she said that she wanted to cover women in constellations. And that's why she created this beautiful COMÈTE collection. And in 2024, over 90 years later, Olivier Polch, Chanel's in-house perfumer, reimagined the COMÈTE, an important symbol for Chanel, as a fragrance. And this is what Chanel says about their new fragrance. COMÈTE is a trail of stardust and a celestial jewel that chooses its own path and never deviates from it, reflecting Gabrielle Chanel. It's a halo of light, spreading a force of optimism for those who are convinced that the planets will align with their lucky star. The person who wrote this has a way with words, let's just say that. And now let's descend back down to earth and review this fragrance. And as much as I love the history behind this fragrance and the meaning of the comet as a symbol, I'll review this scent pretty much like any other scent that I tried. So let's talk about COMÈTE. COMÈTE is classified as a floral fragrance, and I agree, it's definitely floral, but to my nose, it's also very, very aldehydic. As soon as I sprayed it, I got a ton of aldehydes. You really get that classic soapy aldehydic opening that you also get in Chanel No. 5. Actually, it's a soapy, powdery, cosmetic-like scent in the same vein as Chanel No. 5, but more modern. It opens fresh, aldehydic, but I would say it's predominantly a powdery floral, as well as a musky scent. It's very musky in the base. The main notes to my nose are the iris, heliotrope, musk, and of course the aldehydes. It also has a very nice, pleasant vanillic sweetness in the base, and it's also got a note of almond blossom, which makes it smell ever so slightly almondy. Sorry, cherry blossom, not almond blossom. So the cherry blossom smells a bit almondy, if that makes any sense. When this fragrance dries down, it kind of starts to remind me of L'Instant Magique from Guerlain, which is another powdery musky scent. But it also reminds me of number 5, minus the florals, minus the ylang ylang and the woody notes. So I would say this is a cross between number 5 and L'Instant Magique. And I actually really enjoy it. I really like it. I don't think it's an old-fashioned or vintage-smelling scent like number 5, but it's got that typical Chanel DNA that I personally really love, but it's definitely not for everyone. And it makes it very elegant and very sophisticated. And as soon as you smell this, you know that this is a Chanel fragrance. You just know. I don't think I'll purchase a full bottle of this one. Much as I love the history and the celestial imagery behind it and the marketing, I don't think I'm ready to pay that much for a simple aldehydic powdery scent. I used to own number 5, the EDP. I don't own it anymore. I gave it away because I never wore it. It's just not my favourite scent in the world. I do love the Perfume, and I want to own that sometime in the future. I'm going to get a bottle of the Perfume, of the Extrait de Parfum. I'm going to buy it because it's just so much better than the EDP. The EDP, some people say, it doesn't even smell like number 5. Well, it does, but it doesn't smell like the original version. But, enough about number 5. Let's talk about COMÈTE. For those of you who are interested in getting this, I just want to tell you that the performance is absolutely incredible. This lasted the entire day on me, and I could smell it on myself. It did become a skin scent after about 5 hours, but I could smell myself. So the performance is really good. So all things considered, this is a very nice fragrance. It smells elegant, it smells luxurious. If I had unlimited means, a bottle of COMÈTE would already be on its way to me. But you know how it is. I can't buy everything. I can't get everything that I love. I buy too many fragrances anyway, and I should be on a perpetual no-buy until the end of the year. So I think that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Have you tried COMÈTE? Let me know in the comments. Bye.